Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for another Wow Me Wednesday. As you can see, I am with Kristi Marsella. Again, this is video number 2 with her public speaking tips because she is such a stellar, experienced presenter that I wanted to keep bringing her back because she has such valuable information for you. Kristi is a business coach for teams and a leadership coach for teams and individuals, has been a vice president of human resources for Gallo Winery and G3, and has spoken around the world to audiences of various sizes up to 1,800. So she definitely has the credentials. And so today we're going to talk about what's in it for the audience. I know I say that to you guys all the time. What's in it for the audience and why should they care? But Kristi approaches it in a different way that I thought was very insightful to me and I thought would be for you as well. So Kristi, how do you come off as so approachable and considering your audience members?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting when I get that feedback because that is the impression that I want to give, but I'm not entirely conscious of how I give it. So what I really want to share is the way I think about the audience when I'm standing in front of them, because I think that's what gives it the impression. Instead of thinking a lot about how I look or how I come across, I really transport myself into the seat, if you will, of an audience member. And so I think about the content of what I'm saying and how they might react to it. So when I'm in front of the audience, I'm looking out at them, but as I'm looking at them, I'm thinking about how they're reacting to what I just said and trying to influence how they react to it. So the connection is often with actual individuals in the audience, where I will notice that someone's either got a skeptical look or they're really into it and they're nodding and going, yeah, like they're getting an aha. And it helps me to continue to make and reconnect with those people in the audience as though I'm having a conversation with them. Because when I'm not thinking about what I want to say, and I'm thinking more about how they're responding to or taking in what I'm saying, it makes it much more natural for me. It's as though I'm experiencing the speech or presentation from their perspective. It also calms my nerves because I'm not so self-conscious about, gosh, what do I look like? Am I being too loud? Am I looking in the right place? Instead, I'm really focused on being in the seat in the audience.
Yes, that's so important. And thinking about the presentation not as a performance, but that conversation.
An interaction,
An interaction.
Where you're trying to make a connection, you're trying to provide something useful, something helpful, and you're checking whether you're making the connection. And it helps you know where to go, especially if you don't have a script that you're reading. You understand when to stop for a minute and let a point sink in, or when to continue to build in a direction that you're going.
Right. So important. At the recent Women's Business Symposium where Kristi spoke, she was the keynote speaker, I did feel that connection, even though there were a few hundred of us in the room. So I think that method definitely works.
Good. That's good to hear.
All right. Hope this was helpful for you all, and join us again next week for yet another public speaking tip from Kristi. See you next time.